Ooh, it's about the middle of the week. It's definitely, 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 it's movie time. So if it's movie time, you know we got to give y'all a good movie. This movie is a family movie, y'all. So bring your little kitties, bring your girlfriend, bring your wifey, bring your husband, ladies. If it's bring your husband, and we're gonna go to Netflix on this one. So this movie was originally released in January 13th of 2023, and one of the main characters, I don't really know anybody else, but one of the main characters is Rob Lowe. And so we're gonna go to Netflix on this one. Netflix got us movie. It's called Dog Gone. Gone. Dog Gone. Like dog on it? Nah, not like that, but doggone. That's the name of it. So the movie starts out with this young man. He's at college. He gets his heart broken. He speaks to his classmate. It's like, man, dude, I'm feeling bad. You know, I don't know what's going on. You know, the young man is going through a breakup, and the young man's name is Fielding. So we got Fielding, and then we got I think it's Nate. Fielding and Nate, those are two friends. And through this process, Fielding is talking to Nate. Is like, man, I'm just going through a breakup. I don't know how this happened. I don't know why it happened. I'm a good guy, and this and that. And then Fielding sees his dog, and he's just in his mind, he's like, man, I should get a dog. And so eventually he goes out to the shelter. Gets a dog, eventually gets a dog. And then he names it Gonkers, which is a weird name. But he names the dog Gonkers. And so his parents come back, and the normal dad stuff, right? The dad who is Rob Lowe in the movie. The dad basically tells him like, "Yo, you got to be responsible. Like a dog is like a big responsibility," and the mother was kind of like on that line too, and we didn't know why, but throughout the movie you see why the mother was kind of reserved at first. She didn't want to get attached to the dog. She didn't want to be cool with the dog. She didn't want to have anything to do with this dog. And so, like I said, we don't really know this, but she has a flashback of when she was a child, and she actually got a dog her own, and then it slowly progressed on to what happened in her story. And then, of course, the husband like, hey, listen, this is Fielding's dog. This is not your dog, so you kind of have to let that go. That's basically what he was saying, But throughout the movie, I don't want to say throughout the movie, but at the beginning, within that period, that the son comes home now, because he's not working, he doesn't have a job anywhere. His friends obviously have a job, and they depart after graduation. And I'm telling y'all, there's a lot of stuff that I'm not telling y'all just because I want y'all to go see the movie. I don't want to tell y'all all the movie. I tell y'all all the movie, y'all not gonna watch the movie. That's why I tell y'all bits and pieces of the movie. And then you're like, oh, wow, I get it. Now I have to watch the whole movie just to see what he's talking about. Like, what? Like, is this really a movie I should watch? Is this not? Yes, it's a movie you should watch. That's what I'm telling you. I'm giving you options. I'm giving you a choice. It's up to you to go and watch it. Like, you think you're going to get everything? You think I'm going to tell you everything? No, because I'm going to miss stuff. Because you know why? Sometimes I be missing stuff, so I have to rewatch the movie. So you think I'm going to tell you the whole thing? No. You got to go watch the movie. That's why it's called a movie review, for you to watch it. Duh. Anyway, so the son and the dog Gonkers comes back home. And basically the father was like, yo, you got to do something with your life. So I don't know what you're doing. And then slowly within the movie, as the movie progresses, slowly within the movie, you see that the dog and the mother, they kind of get, acquainted with one another. They kind of get cool with one another. So we do see that happening. And one of the sad parts is that the son overheard the conversation that the father was having with some people that came over, and he was basically saying that he's not really proud of his son just because he's not really doing nothing in life. He's not successful like excuse me. He's not successful like the father is. And so the son overhears that, and of course he gets upset. Like anyone would get upset, right? I overhear you talking about me, of course I'm going to get upset. But anyway, and so he calls up his friend Nate from school, and he's like, man, dude, I just feel bad and stuff like that. And so Nate and then they go take a walk, and then all of a sudden the dog, he sees like a fox in distance, and then all of a sudden he goes chases the fox. And then this is where it becomes sad, because now the dog doesn't return home. The boy is completely upset. The boy is completely sad, of course, because his dog is not there. Sometimes y'all be getting upset when dogs don't return, or when y'all dog is in the hospital. It's like, oh, I feel bad. See? Exactly. But anyway, so the dog gets lost, and the mother throws on this whole search rescue. The father and son go look for the dog. The father makes a promise to the dog, like, hey, we're gonna find the dog. No more. We're gonna find the dog. And the mother's like, oh my God, why would you say that? But of course, reason why she was like, oh, why'd you say that? It was really because of like her past, right? So she was thinking about her past. She was thinking about what happened with the dog that she liked, with the dog that she loved. She was really thinking on that. I told y'all she has flashbacks. Y'all didn't hear me? I said that. Rewind it. I said that. Anyway, so now the mother is just like goes into high search mode, now, because she really got attached to this dog. She got attached to it because the dog has some type of disease. I can't tell you what the type of disease, because I want you to go watch the movie. That's why I'm not going to tell you. Don't ask me that again. Anyway, so the dog has a type of disease, and so the mother's like, oh my God, we have such days until something else has to happen for the dog. I'm still not going to say it because you got to go watch the movie. Anyway. And so they throw in a whole search party, and through this whole search party, the son is getting, can we say fatigue? I think that's the word we use. Again, he's getting fatigued because he's not eating, he's not nourishing his body, like he's literally dying, and he's not telling them that. But now, later in the movie, we see this one golf course place calls up the mother, and it's basically like, hey, I found your dog. And the mother's like, listen, everywhere they find my dog, we want the real one. And so he was like, listen, I think this is the real one. Come and check it out. So they go check it out. And so the guy's like, yeah, there's this dog that's just been coming over here when there's food, and then he would disappear, And so he's like, all right. And so so they actually go to the place, the father and son. They go to the place where the dog is. And then when they get there, that's when they find the dog and stuff like that. That's when the ward work starts to happen, because they finally found the dog. Oh my goodness. So then they come home, and then The son drops. He goes into the hospital, and they have to move part of his intestines and stuff like that. I think that's what it was. I don't remember. See, now this is why you gotta watch the movie now. This is why you gotta watch the movie. But the son is in the hospital for a long term, and then the parents, they sneak the dog in. Oh, the parents, they sneak the dog inside the hospital where the son's at, and lo and behold, that's really the end of the movie. I would give it. Let me see. I would give it maybe an 8 out of 10. I mean, nothing's gonna be perfect, obviously, duh. But I would definitely give it 8 out of 10. And reason why I say an 8 out of 10, I don't know, like for me, like endings have to be like, or like a really good ending, you know? I mean, yeah, they found a dog, so of course that's a good ending. But I don't know, it just like I just have to like, like you, especially if there's like a second part of the movie. I don't know the second part. I'm just saying, if there's like a second part of the movie, I'm like, oh, what just happened? I gotta see this. But it definitely is a family movie. There's not that much cursing in it. There's not that much sex. There's not that much nudity in it. Actually, there is no sex in it or nudity. I believe it's rated. Let me see. I think it's rated PG. Excuse me, 1 second, y'all. So I want to say that it's rated PG. Here we go. What is the rating? Okay, I really want to say it's PG. It's not telling me nothing. But I'm just going to go with it as PG. Because the only thing that you do see the son drinking and stuff like that. But I don't really think that you see anything bad. So I will say that it's PG. If not, I apologize. But I will say that it is a family movie. So you could definitely bring the family around, have some popcorn, have a little movie night, you know. And definitely watch it. It's definitely a family film. Yeah, it's still not saying. But anyway, yeah, so you can definitely check it out. Definitely, I mean, it has Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe was pretty funny, y'all. I don't know if y'all see Parks and Rec when Rob Lowe was on that. That was hilarious. Okay, it wasn't like, oh, no, that was hilarious. I was about to lie. I can't lie to y'all. I can't lie. Y'all know it. Y'all know the truth. But if you are looking for a movie, if you are looking for a movie recommendation, if you are looking for a movie, go on to Netflix, get somebody's password or something like that. If you don't have it, I mean, it's not really stealing, so. And then go and watch the movie. It's actually a true story movie, and then you see the different characters at the end of the movie, which is really nice. You see who was the mother, the father, the son, the dog, everything, you know. So it is a true story. It's a biography. If they call it a biography drama movie. So if you need someone to watch, go watch that, y'all. It's called Dog Gone. Gone. Check it out, y'all.